And so, as we have stated before, we are a collective of beings from within the Andromedan constellation. However, we are a collective that you could say shares a collective intention. We are from all walks of life in terms of there isn't a specific race within our collective or even specific species. We are, in the same way that your Council of Light is, a collective of beings who share the same intention. And that intention is to transmit a frequency and anchor a frequency that would assist humanity in shifting into a new bandwidth, so to speak. And so that is our collective intention, and that is what brings us together. However, Karen seeing all these different beings today, not just Sarai, but all these different faces and all these different interactions with these different species, it was a little bit confusing at first. However, we wish to say, for the sake of the recording, when she watches it back, it is all divine. It is, nothing has gone wrong. This is just the collective, and she's seeing more of the collective than she has ever seen before. What unites us, as we have said, is our energetic. And so there is a sense and a need that we need to bring that through, almost like an example to humanity at this time. In a sense that you are all humans, yes, but you are all different races, all different backgrounds, all different dynamics, and yet you can and you will and you must come together as one collective for the next phase of your evolution. In other words, you can remain individual and you can remain with your individual interests and individual desires, but you must recognize that in terms of the collective that is humanity, you are all in it together. Now, you're a little bit sick of hearing that phrase from the last few years, but that is indeed what is true. You are all on the planet together. You are all in it together. For the next phase of your evolution, you are all in it together. You must start to be able to see and sense and feel that despite your differences in opinion, despite your differences in background. And so we bring forth our collective to show you that beings of all different species and races can come together with a shared intention and work together. And that is what is unfolding in today's interaction. There is an amplification of the frequency today because of this intensity in terms of more beings bringing their energy through on this day. In the past, leading up to this particular interaction, it's been more beings channeling, funneling their energy through the being known as Sarai to Karen. The purpose of that was to limit the bandwidth, so to speak, because that is what she could hold and transmit for that particular phase of this transmission. For the next phase of the transmission, it will be a slightly higher and more intense frequency. So more beings are transmitting these energies and these frequencies. And so we have chosen you as the receiver for this energy because you are most familiar with working with a collective of different beings, and you're also familiar with the energy. And so we have chosen you for this particular interaction on purpose, and we chose you many months ago, many moments in time. If you look back, perhaps around November, December, at what was unfolding in your life then, we were already starting to work with you in preparation for this particular project and this particular transmission. And so we thank you for your participation in this interaction and your not only your willingness, but your excitement and your joy to participate in this interaction.
Oh, you're so welcome. Yeah, it's really beautiful.